All right, everyone, this is Jeff Saxton. We're going through the video training of Facebook Authority, and this is our first module, and we're going to just take a look at finding a niche that is going to work out really good for you. And I'd like to kind of start by saying that you really need to make sure that you're picking something that you have passion for, or you think you could have passion for. Okay, I'll show you in a few other modules. I kind of learned to like this new niche that I picked just for this course. And so now it's starting to grow on me. And I think that sometimes can happen. And if you don't really have a deep passion for any particular niche or group, then why not just find a group or two that has a great opportunity for not only a lot of excited people, but it could be monetized. Okay. So I am assuming that most of you are here because you not only want to be part of a engaging people and use a number of your social media tools to do this, but you'd like to eventually monetize it. And in the year of 2018, I really recommend you get a multiple streams of income, and maybe this could be one of them. So I don't know. Okay. And another thing you'll see as we go through the training, if you've read through the book yet, I think you'll agree that this not only can be a multiple, an extra stream of income for you, but if you keep at it, it can eventually just really explode because it has exponential scalability to it. Okay. But not necessarily at the first start. I don't know that hardly anything does. I mean, I think almost anything you do in internet marketing you have to start that foundation and get things set, and then it just starts to, the initial phase is more of that startup. Okay, you get everything into place, and then a lot of things can happen. So with that said, you're going to, I assume you have a Facebook profile, Facebook page, and we're going to just go to the search bar. Now, this is just right if you go right up to your, on your own personal page or anything, and let's just say, we're going to look at since I did this thing already, I'll go through it with you that I got into cars, and just that's a very wide, a huge group, isn't it? Now, when you do this, you'll notice that Facebook is telling you, wow, there's all kinds of things about cars. You want to read posts about cars, people, photos, videos, pages, places, groups. Yeah, we want to look at some groups about cars. And let's just say I don't even know. I just know I want to talk. I want to jump into a niche that has people that love cars, but I have no idea yet what kind of car I want. I want to find out what's out there. That's probably not a bad idea. Even if you have a niche, I would say do this anyway, just to see what else is out there, just in case you maybe might change your mind. So now I hit groups. Now you see that we picked cars, right, in the search bar, and it gave us all these choices in groups. And now we have clicked groups, and now you notice it's just listing a lot of different groups. Now it'll probably make them localized to you at first, but you could, just look at all kinds of different types of cars. Now let's say we like classic cars. I don't know. Maybe as we're going through here, you can see these are pretty big groups: 16,000 members, 29,000 members. I've told people if you can find a group, niche that has at least 1,000 members and maybe 5 or 6 groups, then you're probably okay. It's not like you need to have millions of people following you here. But certainly with cars, there's so many groups. I mean, just in my local area, there's so many groups. Pretty amazing. Cars USA, 17,000. I've noticed the word 70s has been in a number of these cars. And let's just say I decide, here's one. It's a very small, almost too small. Classic cars, muscle cars, hot rods. I'm kind of into that, so I'm kind of thinking about that, but 25 here, that would not be a big enough groups. Actually, that's just somebody who's mostly one person, it looks like. Yeah, so let's say, and I've already picked this group, but let's just kind of check out this 70s muscle cars. again, I'm kind of niching down. I'm starting to go, what do I really want? What has opportunity? Okay, so here's an interesting group here, and you can see right at the top. Now, I've already joined this group. If you guys haven't joined a group, it doesn't necessarily happen like this right away. You notice that I just came here right away. It's because I've already joined. But I can go back and join another one that I haven't yet. One of the things you realize is once you get invited to a group, and I'm kind of into the 70 muscle car thing, it'll give you other group options. See here? Would you like to join Big Block Chevy Performance? I think so. All right, join. Okay, some of these are pretty, it's pretty easy to join. Some you have to, here's a lot of members in this one. Hot Rod Junkyard, 1980 and earlier. Join that one. Okay. Usually there's a pinned post on top, like right here from the admin. Now it gives the rules here. This group's dedicated to the history and preservation of muscle cars and street freaks of the 60s and 70s. Awesome. And it talks a little bit more. Modified. Here's the rules. So the group. When submitting pictures for approval, all factory original cars pictures must be vintage, modified, or custom cars. Okay, so it's just saying if you're going to post pictures here, there's some rules. But at least they do allow some posting, you know. He's very particular about the types of, you know, cars with larger than 15-inch rims. Nobody can, by the way, post an ad here. So that's something you couldn't do in this particular group. But I love muscle cars of the 70s, and I can see myself getting into this. And I'm not sure that it's a monetized thing yet or not. I have a feeling it probably is, but you don't really have to look and see if you could, you know, directly make money in these groups. All you're looking to see is, are there people out there that would pay for it? Okay, because we're going to do other things to worry about the monetization right now. You just really want to see if you could connect with people, you know. We'll go into that more later. So there can be all kinds of different groups that you would want to. This looks kind of interesting. Classic cars, trucks, restoration, but see, it's not 70s cars. I already got that 70s. I could do this. I could go, okay, well then let's do 70s cars. 70s muscle cars. That's the exact title, but a few more here. Now, those are pages. Go to group. There's one I'd like to join. It's not really that big, but I might still join. It depends. I'd like to see 1,000 in there before I'm doing that, but again, I'm kind of niching down here. So, you know, there's two ways of looking at it, guys. The other thing about smaller groups is sometimes they let you do almost anything you want to do. Like we can go look at this particular group. Join group here. Okay. So that's basically what you got to do, just to do the research and figure out, is this a niche you're going to be in? Looks like there's plenty of groups for me, so I'm picking the muscle cars of the 70s. That's going to work for me. Okay. So that's just one way you can do it, and I think it's the easiest way. Since we're talking about Facebook, might as well stay just in Facebook and see how we kind of just searched around for some groups, got a feel for what's out there, and you can tell there'd be plenty of people out there that'd be interested in this topic. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go on to the next module, and we'll talk about building your fan page.